I mean, the Tier 4 British cruiser, the Emerald, that only cost 50,000. That was about 50,000 credits. Like, the credits wasn't a problem, but the next ship is like 34,000 something experience stars. And like, I only got 6,000.
Yeah, you have a long way to go on that.
Because those green stars also go to adding on the mods to your ship. You know, the arming system, hull, speed, so... Best thing to do is get a lot of doubloons and convert them into those experience points. That's what I'm going to do the next time.
Well, one of the boosters is gold doubloons, ain't it? Is it daily boosters? Weekly challenge, I can't remember. Daily boost, Shadow.
Which one?
The daily boosts in the campaign, like the mission.
I think so. Yeah.
Every challenge is 10 doubloons plus an extra 50 once you complete them all.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll take that very much. Jesus Christ, cough it up, whoever's coughing.
That might be me, sorry.
That's alright. I'm just saying, it was like, I could hear someone coughing, it was like, come on, cough it up. Okay, now. Pump it up. Pump it up. Up. Oh, pump it up. Pump it up. Oh, pump it up.
It's, lately I've been building a lot of race maps in GTA.
Uh-oh.
I got some really good ones. I got some closed course. I got some open course. I got some NASCAR. And now that the Formula 1 cars are coming, I'm going to make some Formula 1 races.
Uh-oh. Don't do it, Shadow.
So far, like some of the other friends that were online on the weekend, they like my races because I make them interesting. And then they were tired of like a close course. I'd actually go into the props and use the tracks and make loops and whatnot. So then I decided to do an open city race where I'd close off certain intersections and I got to turn left, turn right. They thought those were fun, and it's something a little bit more challenging. Like, okay, so I designed something even more challenging, and now they're crossed between hating it and loving it. I have a cross map race, and you can pick any route you want to take to get from the start point to the finish line. But halfway through the map, you have to pick up a package. And the first one to cross the finish line with the package wins. There's no second or third place. There's first place and that's it. So depending on how well you know your map, you gotta go grab the package and then head off to the finish line. And you see people taking different routes, and there was at one point 3 of us. We all took different routes, and we ended up at the package pickup at the same time almost. We're getting out of the car, we're running all sides, running to the package, run. We'll grab the package, running back to the car, go. I increased the traffic level to make it a little bit more difficult.
So you had multiple hell of a look.
Oh god, yeah, there were a lot of us like getting hit by traffic and cars, a lot of cussing and swearing. I said, like, I didn't blink once. My hands are still shaking. My knuckles are white. You're an ass. So like, thank you. And I created a race map for each category of car they have in the game, and even make it more difficult. The race limit is 5 people, and there's only 5 cars to choose from, and each one is from each one is from a different manufacturer, but the same type. So like Sports Classic, I went through all the Sports Classic, and I specifically picked cars from Sports Classics, but they're all different manufacturers. For example, for the Sport Classics, I have the Ferrari Testarossa. I've got the classic Lamborghini. I got the old Porsche 911. I tossed in the Supra and the old Skyline.
Bloody hell.
People are like, oh, what car to choose? And there's no actual start line. I told her that.
Anywhere.
No. You start off at let's say the starting is the casino and the finish line is the pier. And
Bloody hell, that's a fair old track.
The race starts the instant you get in your car. So Exactly. So now you got trying to pick out what car you want as quickly as possible. Run to the car, get in, and as soon as you get in and start that engine, the race has started, and you're ripping out of the parking lot, picking whatever route you want.
Just slamming.
Yep. So increase traffic. You have to get a package. The package is on the map, but you have to turn off your GPS because once you pick up the package, it shows that yellow line. So you have to pick your own route. It's a lot of people love that race. Did you do one? Yep. Did you do one with muscle cars? Yep, I did one with classic muscle cars, modern muscle cars. I did one with supers, sports, compacts, sedans, coupes.
Oh, I could just imagine that with an older state car. Like the Rango, or whatever, Durango, whatever they fucking call it.
Well, I mean, it's like the sedans, those big boats, like the Manana. I also have classics, which is like the '57 Chevy. I got hot rods, which has got the hot knife, the gasser. So many different tracks, and so far people have tried the muscle, the classic muscle, the sports classic, and like next weekend we're doing the compacts and the and I said, and I told him, the rule is just be the first, because the best way to do it is I did it as a capture. So once you capture the package, you got to bring it to the base. So the first person to bring it to the base is the winner. Even though you're on the same team, your team wins. You won because you crossed the finish line first.
I'm ready when you guys are.
And it automatically stops the race because you hit through your base.
Let's do this, ladies.
Two Germans and one British. Sink the British bastard.
Hey now.
Do you reckon, Def, do you reckon they're going to bring in the Commonwealth to get the ships?
Just trying.
No, the Commonwealth.
The British ships are the Commonwealth.
There was one. What? Def, what did you say?
The British are the Commonwealth.
No, the Commonwealth is fucking Australia and Canadian and everybody else had ships. Because I've done it on PC.
I don't know. I'm not going to B, and Hal's not going to A. I'm going to go to the C. C, C for cunt.
Yeah. Full left rudder.
Actually, you got.
Full left rudder.
Actually, you got
Full
two
left rudder.
You
cruisers.
guys are there.
I don't know what cruiser. I've got a hipper with us.
What the hell?
Oh, and a PG.
I'll hit the C. I'll be stupid. And the other thing I've been doing on GTA for creators, I'm actually creating a storylines.
Oh,
Each level is a different chapter in the story.
I hate GTA 5. It shits me up the wall.
We coming to you or we're going we'll just go this way.
You guys go wherever you like. Right now, I'm gonna fucking piss the Jan Bennett off.
Shadow, have you noticed I'm over the race with the hipper?
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
Apologies.
Of all the ships I wanted to see on the enemy side. Fuck.
That's a Nelson.
It's a Nelson Mandela.
Oh wait, that's true. Yeah. King George isn't the only tier 6. I've got the Nelson.
I was gonna say you.
Torpedoes!
Yeah. I see him. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I don't think I'm gonna. How the?
Oh!
How the?
I have no idea how you pulled that off, but damn.
Run away. Shadow, run away.
Run away.
Run away. Run away. Full steam ahead. Fucking hell. Too many rounds. Too many ships.
No.
I'm gonna die. I'm dead. No. I died. Run away, Shadow.
I'll try to avenge you.
Depth's a dick.
Hey, I was over in the middle of the map, man. I was nowhere near your objective.
1, 2, 3.
Should have fucking came to us.
No, he's better off because there's a lot here.
Yeah, but we could have done with his fucking turpits.
Torpedo. That's a lot. I got hit by one, I missed the others. Ah! Well, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. And everyone's down on that end. Got 2 here. Returning to port.
Are you two dead already?
Yep.
I told you should have come to see.
Oh, you were fucking undecisive.
I told you
We
to go
headed to see.
go wherever you want to, but I did recommend coming to see.
Oh, we should have fucking been more just assertive, Def.
Oh, you want me to be absurdive?
Fuck you, I'm gonna fucking rip your nuts off and put them to the fucking dogs.
Yeah? Well, next time put your money where your mouth is, come in Days Combat, and we'll see how you go. Look at that Bismarck. Yeah, you run. Run, bitch, run! Oh my god, look where these two ships are. Look where our team is. No, look where they are on the map. They're in the top left-hand corner of the map. So far away from where the 3 objectives are. Oh, I just sit at the Bismarck.
Oh my. Some of these Star Trek fans really don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Why?
Someone posted a while, it's a picture of Captain Archer, and it says literally the only captain to never violate the Prime Directive.
He fucking did.
Well, no, the Prime Directive didn't exist yet in his time.
No, but
How can you violate something that didn't exist?
well, still fucking violated it enough times.
That's just it. I mean, there was no. He didn't violate any directive because the directive wasn't even chartered yet. He even mentions it in one of the episodes. He says until T'Pol was mentioning something about possible interference, and Archer says until someone drafts that directive, we're going to have to be careful what we do out here. So you can't very well violate something that doesn't exist yet. Who is your best bet at survival? Stranded with one captain, who helps you survive? Kirk, Picard, Sisko, or Janeway?
Kirk.
Picard.
Okay, well, obviously Kirk died twice, technically, so I don't think he'd be very good at helping you survive. Picard's a very good diplomat, but when it comes to surviving, depending on the situation, my choices are between Sisko or Janeway, depending on the situation. It's a toughie.
Sisko spent more time fucking being a diplomat himself between the Kardashians and the fucking Bajorans or whatever they
The Bajorans, well, but at the same token, I mean, Sisko, he was a good hand-to-hand fighter, and especially during the Dominion War, there was a lot of ground attacks. He can handle himself in a fight. Janeway, she relied mostly on her ship's technology to get her through some situations.
Janeway didn't have a fucking clue, like ground tactics. She always said, what's his fucking name?
Chakotay.
Yeah.
Well, that was the standard operating procedure thanks to Next Generation. The captain stayed on board and the first officer led the away team.
Picard been off the ship multiple times himself?
Yeah, against Riker's likes.
Yeah, but he always had Worf with him, so... Don't really need much else, do you? I'm trying to think. Who else was the security officer?
Tasha Yar before Worf.
Yeah, well. Yeah, there was Tasha. Worf. Oh, what was the Vulcan on Janeway's ship?
Tuvok.
Yeah, him. Oh, fuck, I can't think of Cisco's.
Odo.
Yeah, well, it's either
He
Odo
was.
or,
Odo was chief of security, so that's technically. If you're going to go tactical officer, that would be Chief O'Brien. He usually manned the tactical console and ops.
Ultimate. Chief O'Brien got himself around a fair bit, didn't he?
Tier 4. Tier 4. I could go tier 4. I got a lot of tier 4. T4. Let's go American.
I can go either. I can go French, Japanese, or fuck. What was the other one? British. Or I can go Russian.
Russian?
Yeah.
They haven't got Russians out, have they?
It was a campaign ship.
Oh, you got the campaign one, that's why.
To destroy them.
Ooh, interesting. It's kind of weird because the only TV show that had multiple heads of security was the original series.
It's because
Enterprise had Malcolm.
Who the fuck's Malcolm? Oh yeah,
Malcolm Reed, the army officer.
He was an odd bloke though. On a multiple occasion.
The best one on the original series is probably Spock and Riker.
Spock is a good character.
But I loved it when you see Spock, or you mention the word word female to him, and you can see his eyes just go, "Oh, it's one of them." Considering you worked with one.
Worked with one what?
Spock. You worked with multiple, and it was similar. Like, Spock, don't you love anyone on the ship? No.
Well, the funny thing is, like even in the show, the actors, it's a misconception. The Vulcans do have emotions; they just suppress them.
Yeah.
So they are capable of the emotion; they just suppress it.
Refuse to.
But there's been a couple episodes where something's happened and he's lost his ability to suppress.
I know you've done it when you in what you call it? Flipping out in Next Gen, didn't he? Lost his emotions.
No, that was
Next Gen. No, that was his father.
That was Sarek.
From, yeah, Bandai syndrome.
They both look the fucking same.
No, they don't. They look completely different, Sarek and Spock.
Oh, fuck you, Death.
But the funny thing is that I can almost like understand Mike's kind of joke. It's like when you see a Chinese person, even though they are different, they look the same. Vulcans, even though they are different, some of them like look the same. They all look like Vulcans to me.
They're all the fucking same. The only slight difference is Spock is half human.
I had the pleasure of meeting Mark Leonard.
Oh, you bastard.
I met Mark Leonard. You met Nimoy?
That's who played Spock. Leonard Nimoy.
Yep. I haven't met him. But I met Mark Leonard. I also had a chance to sit down and talk with Miguel Barrett for an hour. Gene's wife, widow, played Nurse Chapel in the original series, Troy's mother in the Next Generation.
Bloody hell.
Met her at a sci-fi convention.
It's when you realise that they're there and it's like, oh my god, they're the living legends themselves.
Yep. I saw Kirk, and he winked at me.
William Shatner. I would have loved to meet him.
Well, back then they were called sci-fi conventions. There was no Comic-Con or Toy-Con. So it was a sci-fi convention here in Montreal, and he was there, but not to go on stage. He was there signing autograph pictures. That's pretty much it. And I was waiting in the lineup for the doors to open for the thing to start. And standing right next to me was a wooden door, and we don't know what was on the other side. This guy from the hotel security opens the door, and I look in, and sitting behind the desk is William Shatner signing pictures. And I'm just looking through the open door. He looks up at me, smiles and winks, and then the security guy says, "Excuse me," and then closes the door again. And I'm standing there, and the people are like, "Who's in the office?" Like,
I can just imagine you doing that as well, Shadow. Just stood there going,
yeah. Who's in there? Shatner? What? He's signing autographed pictures with the black Sharpie. He just winked at me. Dude, Shatner just winked at this guy.
Yeah, I could just imagine that vibrating down the line.
Down the line, just what?
Yeah, and you just sit there going, I've just seen William Shatner.
You know.
Trying to project it yourself. But it's really weird when you see him. You don't think you're ever gonna get be that close to him either.
No. I mean, it's like, holy crap. And the only other sci-fi actors that I was like David Prowse, who actually played Vader. David Hasselhoff.
He seems to be at quite a fair few at the moment, don't he?
Who?
Hasselhoff.
Yeah. I met him way back during the time when he was doing Knight Rider.
Jesus.
Isn't he a bit of a sleaze, that dude, in real life?
Nowadays, yeah, kind of his popularity in Germany's gone to his head. The stuff he did, like after Knight Rider, when he went on Baywatch, that's when it kind of started going to his head. When he was doing Knight Rider, like his first acting and first TVs was kind of humble.
Yeah, I was gonna say that these biggest story.
It was it was a weird thing. It was like at a Toys R Us here in Montreal, and they had Roddy Piper from the WWF. They had a woman dressed up as Barbie. They had a guy wearing the Jeffrey the Giraffe outfit, and they had David Hasselhoff. So there's me, my brother, my dad's brother, and his kids, and I'm on my dad's shoulders, and they're all coming by. I'm like, I don't care about Roddy Piper, I don't care about Barbie, I don't care about Jeffrey. Come on, because I was like Knight Rider fan, watching the television show. And he comes out and he's wearing the outfit, you know, the black jeans, the shirt, the leather jacket, and his hair. And like, oh my God, that's it. And he comes up and he's like, hi guys, what's your name? I'm like, my name's Mike. He says, I play Michael too. I know Michael Knight. He goes and he shakes my hand.
That's when you stare at your hand and like...
I am never watching this.
Then all of a sudden you watch it and you're like, no!
Yeah, I know. It was like a couple days later, I'm like, oh, but yeah, it was pretty cool.
Nah, to me, it's when you meet legends like that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like the funny part is though, like Miguel Barrett. I mean, it was like a very old sci-fi convention, but it wasn't where they had like the panel where you ask questions. It wasn't in an auditorium. She was just sitting at a table by herself. It's like no one recognized her or anything. And my brother just happened to see her sitting by herself and walked up to her and says, "You look familiar." And she told my brother who she was, and she's like, "Hold on a second. My brother's a huge fan. He would love to talk to you." So my brother finds me and he's like, "Come on, there's someone I want to introduce you to." I'm like, "Who? Who the hell do you know here?" You know, like my brother's 3 years younger than me. You know, I'm like 10 years old and he's like 7. And you know, like, okay, I'm like, who do you know? Fine, let's go. And he brings me to, walks me over, and he points to a table, and the lady like, is she someone important? Like, someone important? Holy crap, that's Miguel Brett Roddenberry. Oh my God. So he says, come on over, I want to introduce you to her. She's like, yeah, so Mrs. Barrett, this is my brother Mike. And she's like, hi, Mike. Like, hi. And says, would you like to sit and join me? Sure. You know, I mean...
You end up getting so starstruck at those...
Oh, my God, I know. Like,
holy shit!
I mean, 10 years old, 12 years old, I mean, I've been watching reruns of the original series, so I know her as Nurse Chapel. Next Generation is pretty much just starting, so I know her as the voice of the ship's computer. And she's Roddenberry's wife. You know, the creator himself, Mrs. is right there. So I'm like, I pulled up that small little plastic chair and I sat right across from her, and just for an hour we were just talking.
And just staring.
Oh, like, you know, like questions about Gene Roddenberry and how he came up with the show and the difficulties and you know, personal life, and and we're just like talking like old friends for an hour. And like, I would love to say longer, but our father's coming to pick us up soon, and we need to beat the crowd outside. But it's been a pleasure. It's like, pleasure's all mine. And I got her autograph, and
that's when you start putting it up, Nels, and you think, where the fuck did I put that?
It's with my other autographs safely in a book.
And I bet the whole time he's sitting there with his legs crossed because he's got such a heart on.
Hey, she was an attractive woman, but I mean, you know, I wasn't thinking of that.
So, you might not be thinking it, but it's called... Your renal... Oh, the fuck's this hard fucking thing? So no, we have a couple of them like that over here. Like Comic Cons, movies.
Yeah, we get them down here too, but not as many of the famous people that we'd like.
Oh no, we do. We get fucking shit tons of them.
Oh, yeah, understandable. A lot of them head out to the States and your area. For some reason, Montreal is like almost a no-fly zone for a lot of these people. Maybe it's because of the language. I don't know.
Oh, you should say it. The amount of times I think I've probably been to 3 of them so far. 2 or 3 of them. Fuck me, do they get crammed. From start to finish, you can.
Oh yeah. They get a lot of people. Even the Comic Cons here, it's crowded. It's just the celebrities they're not the top rate celebrities anymore that come to Montreal. It's like the backups, the secondaries, not so popular.
You know the woman who played in Terminator 3?
Oh yeah, the blonde chick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen her.
Wow.
Let's put it this way. What she looks like in the film. It's exactly like she does in real life. It's like,
Yeah, when you come face to face with someone like that, yeah, like, ha, 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 ha. Cold shower, cold shower, cold shower, cold shower, cold shower.
Have you, either of you two heard of a TV show called One Foot in the Grave?
Yeah.
I heard of, yeah, I've never seen it.
I've actually met, you know the old bloke that's in it?
Yeah.
Nope.
I've met him up close and personal. Literally. Full on. Face to face with him. I'm gonna take my Colorado.
6 or 7, eh? Take out the Nelson. Build a model of this ship as well.
You know, I've always, because I'm friends with what's the name of the guy that played Captain Sulu?
George Takei.
Yeah, he's on my friends list on my Gmail.
Nice.
Nice.
Hikaru Sulu.
But it's funny, like you watch their interviews, and it's amazing how you find out that there was like bad blood between William Shatner, Leonard, the dude that played Chekhov,
Walter Koenig.
yeah, and the dude that played Sulu. Like, they all had an issue with William Shatner over the years.
Yeah. William Shatner, during the filming of Star Trek, he was arrogant.
Yeah.
There was a lot of arrogance. It was mostly just William Shatner's his personality. You know, he comes off as arrogant and strong. He doesn't intentionally mean to do it, but he definitely has a personality or a character trait which rubs people the wrong way. I mean, even offset, Leonard Nimoy and DeForest Kelley, William Shatner, they were still pretty good friends, but there were times when they didn't get along because of Shatner's personality. Some people thought that his role got to his head, and yeah, it did a little bit. He admitted it a couple times, and he did a lot of apologies.
Well, I've just looked up the London Comic Con for Shadow.
Who's attending?
They've got Sean Dingwall from Doctor Who and Top Boy.
Don't know.
Robbie Morgan from Friday the 13th.
Okay. Nice.
Jenny, I think it's Jenny.
Isn't he the dude that played
Taylor?
Jason?
Don't know. They've got Janine Taylor from Friday the 13th. Brad Lowe from Halloween Resuscitation. Kirk. Ken
Ah!
Fucking hell, Shadow. From Freddy and Jason. Cassidy McClenney from Walking Dead.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Good guess.
Tom Rogers. Star Wars. Lucas Leung. Star Wars. Martin Wide. Star Wars.
All from the new ones.
Joe Kirk, or something. Ashley Bake. Anton Simpson Tiny. Bernard Cribbs from Doctor Who. Mayanne Berrin from The Witcher and Ripper Street. Matt Fraser. David Lebreva from Sons of Anarchy.
It's a pretty good lineup.
Can't even pronounce her fucking name. She appeared in Pan's Labyrinth and Sierra. Is it something Chronicles? Anne Starfer from Harry Potter and The Witcher. Yusuf Allen from Game of Thrones and Star Wars. Jim Dalwell. Pete Watson from Star Wars. Samantha. Oh, bloody hell. No,
Come on,
Star
Joe,
Wars.
we need you.
I'm full speed.
We're off to your far right.
Yeah, I'll see you. Ian McKellen.
Don't go broadside, Shadow. There's 2 battleships to your left behind that island.
I know, that's why I'm chasing after them. I wounded
You
one.
gotta be fucking kidding me. Drawing Finn's gonna be there. Fuck's sake. If any of you two know who he is.
No.
He paid. Do you, I don't know if you ever seen it, Shadow. Called, there was used to be a TV.
Got
Ha
him.
ha ha! Look out, torpedoes.
Yeah, okay. Torpedoes did not just blow me up.
No, it was the gun Eisenhower.
I was full health. How the hell? Even a Citadel wouldn't take me out in one shot.
Freddy.
I just took out half his health.
Yeah, exactly. He should have died. He should have taken half of mine, not all of it in one shot.
Yeah, the torpedo can take a big chunk out of your health.
Yeah, but that was it. It wasn't torpedoes. It was just guns. And I saw the torpedoes coming, and I slowed down. They passed in front of me, but his guns, I was full health. One shot, boom.
You should obliterate him now, Def. Oh, torpedoes.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat one.
Well, that's the problem when you play against other players. Some of them are using cheat mods. It's just the downside. The upside is you win more XP points.
They've got Shadow. They've got Robert. Is it England?
Don't know.
Yeah.
From Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, the dude that played Freddy.
Yeah.
He's a
Clark
great
Boyd
actor, that
from,
guy.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Marvel Universe. Dan Starkey from Stop. Kathleen Blackwood. Oh fucking hell. Hassan. Oh, one of the girls from Harry Potter. The green. You remember the green girl that was in. Wait, doing the dancing that got killed?
Yeah.
In is it Bubba's bloody place? Cheese makes an appearance. Another Doctor Who.
Doctor Pooh.
Yeah.
I've got the original LP soundtrack on vinyl.
Nice.
Have you ever heard of a film called Zombie Flesh Eaters?
Yep.
No.
You know, there's a guy called Ian. Is it McCullen or whatever? He's making an appearance apparently. Carnival Row. Oh fucking hell! The Sith Lord's making an appearance.
Oh, Palpatine.
Yeah, Ian. Is it Dimet? Dimer? Or whatever his name is. Wendy Potberry from Doctor Who. Charles Dance. Christopher Lambert. Oh fucking hell, Christopher Lambert. Now someone named it. Most people should recognise.
Wow, Christopher Lambert. That's a big
What
name.
TV show? Or film it was in?
I'm trying to remember. Oh, I know the name. I know the actor. I'm trying to remember anything I remember seeing him in. I need to see his face.
Really? 3 fucking torpedoes from that cruiser does that much damage, really?
Oh, what, from that fucking Algier or whatever its name?
Yeah, I've got that ship. Those torpedoes don't hit that hard. I thought you were following me from behind too.
I was trying to come around the other side of the island to catch him, but he fucking...
Yeah, but he was just he was just sitting there behind the island. That's why I went around the other side. But I thought you were a lot closer to me than what you were.
I'm not as quick as your ship, remember. My colour hood ain't as fast.